Hey guys, this is Jimmy from Primer is Best, and I'm out here with my 1984 Chevy C10 truck. Left turn Bill. Left turn Bill. Want to vacuum this truck out. To some of y'all, this don't look too bad, but I just can't stand. I know things get dirty, don't get me wrong, but I just can't stand stuff like this. I gotta vacuum it out. But what I was going to tell you is I'm going to give this truck a good wash job too. So that'd be good for it. It's going to be winter time soon. I try to kind of clean them up just a little bit before it gets so cold that you can't get your water hose out and stuff. And I dread winter. But I'm going to give it a good, just a real quick wash job. Rinse it off, dry it off, get some of the bug guts and all that off of it. It's everywhere, and it's dusty, and it, you know, it's had pollen and all that, and leaves, I guess, falling on it. So I'm going to clean it up, just a real quick job, and I'm going to try to do my wife's little 2005 Xbox too. It needs a good wash job as well. So we'll move this truck around, get my wife's car out, get my soap and a rag, and get busy, get started. Hang in there with me, guys, and if you want to help, you're more than more than happy, more than willing to come on over here and give me a hand on this stuff. I got to go pretty quick. The days are getting real short, as you know, and it's just now starting to get kind of warm enough to do anything, and that's the sad part. Time it gets warm, it's starting to be toward the end of the day, so time is limited, time is short, and I'm wasting time. So I'll see y'all in just a bit, okay? Hang in there.
What'd you do, Einstein? What happened? You were recording?
I was recording and I forgot to turn the recorder on. It was on photo instead of video. You don't care. No, you don't. She horse laughed for about 10 minutes. Anyway, what I was telling you is, let me start all over by saying I'm a nut. I got my hose out here, checked to make sure the water was turned on because I can't remember nothing. I'm going to wash my wife's 2005 Scion XB. This thing's probably got 260,000, maybe a little more. We run the wheels off this car because it's so good on gas. And I'm on fixed income, so I mean every little penny, every little dollar counts. These tires are practically, well, they are new. They're about a year. They're about a month old, maybe 5 weeks. They 205 45 17s. They're Iron Man. I really like these tires. Tires are expensive, and I've got to keep this car in good shape because my mother-in-law is in assisted living, and I'm going to try to. Did you do this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've always wanted to do that.
Well, your wish came true. I'm going to wash her car, guys. We drive this thing everywhere. Doesn't that look like that little face on my 78 C10 truck, Billy James, the hood? Remember I showed you kind of looked like it had a little gremlin face? My wife's a very good artist, isn't she? Anyway, I'm going to give this thing a good wash job. As you can see, it's dirty, but it's one of those colors. It's kind of hard to tell that it is as dirty as it is. So I'm going to vacuum this thing out too. My little hand vac I was using to clean out left turn Bill a while ago, it kind of needed another charge, so I'm charging it. I'm going to wash this first. Then I'll wash left turn Bill, then I'll vacuum this out. Going as fast as I can. And like I said, we use this car a lot, so let's get busy. I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. First of all, my wife and myself are big fans of this right here. Jay Leno's Garage Advanced Vehicle Care Vehicle Wash. I've already put some in there for save time on the video, and I'm going to use bleach white on a left turn Bill over here. Boy, the acorns. Sounds like a gun going off. The acorns hitting this metal building. And I'm going to use this stuff to clean my wife's wheels, McGuire's wheel and tire cleaner. Anyway, got me some rags. I'm going to get at it, and we'll see how long it takes me to wash and dry both of them and clean the wheels and all that kind of stuff, and clean up in the wheel well, stuff like that. This car needs it badly. Anyway, I'll get back with you in a few minutes. Hang in there, guys. Oh, let me show you how much room's in this car. For the sake of not having to hear that buzzer, dinger thing. Back seat's clean, nobody rides back here, but you can be way over 6 feet tall in this car. This car amazes me, really. It's a 2005. It's going to be, 20 years old soon. Another year and a half. Well, less than that. 20 years old, and I mean, it's been a good car. And but my point is, you can be really tall, a tall person, and fit in here comfortably. Looks are deceiving on this thing. It's automatic. It has plenty of power. I mean, to get up and get up out of its way. I mean, you can go on the interstate. You know, I do 80, 70, 80 miles an hour, no problem. And it's not the fastest thing on the road, but it'll get you there and back. And it doesn't use a drop of oil, nothing. Good little car. I would love to have, oh boy, I'd love to have had this car new, because I would have really had something. But it's the first generation Scion XB, and if you did not, I'm telling you this in case you did not familiar with them, they are made by Toyota, and they're good cars, and I'm going to take care of that first thing. So hang in there with me, guys. We'll see how much we get done today. I got my sponsor helping me today, Mrs. PIB. That's her in action. Say hello.
Hello.
My sponsor to my channel, Primer is Best, the banker, the one that keeps me supplied in money and parts, Mrs. PIB, my wife. We got her car washed, and a real quick job, dried it off, and she's in the shade now vacuuming the car out. And in the meantime, I'm going to get started on left turn build here, and it's one of those colors just like this Scion here, Xbox. Oh, probably wondering why I call it Xbox. I'll kind of show you the reason why. My wife had this little, I don't know if you can even see it.
It's hard to see.
Hard to see it. We didn't want it where you could see it real good, but it says Xbox. Like, remember those Nintendo Xbox games? Or was it Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game console.
Game console, yeah, Xbox. It's just something, that's just what we call this one, Xbox. So let's get busy on this one. Wind's kind of picking up just a little, which is fine. Keeps it a little bit cooler, but it does make the water dry quicker, so I got to stay on top of my game. And while she's doing the Xbox, I'll be doing this. So hang in there with us, guys. We're making pretty good progress, actually. See y'all in just a bit. Guys, I was fixing to get started and it just occurred to me. Let's look at it real quick. Maybe you can see how dirty it is. I think I showed you earlier, but I don't know. I can't remember anything anymore. Bunch of crap on it there from being at Brian's garage. You know, power steering fluid, just every little thing, grease, oil, whatever. Get all this stuff cleaned off. I like for them to at least go in the garage in the winter somewhat clean, you know, because you can't really clean them in the winter, really, unless, well, I use that spray, detail stuff, you know, you spray onto the rag, spray on the vehicle, and then you get a rag and wipe it off real quick. I use that, but washing is kind of out of the question. So, okay, I'm going to get busy. See y'all in a bit. Okay, guys, it's several hours later. We got this 2005 Xbox washed, clean. My wife cleaned the windows on the inside, vacuumed it out. Done a good job, Mrs. PIB.
Thank you.
And while she was doing that, I started in on this left turn bill here. Got it washed, and I know you can't tell much difference, but there is a big difference when you were washing it. Just all the dirt just washed off, pollen, and all kinds of stuff. So I don't see any dead bugs on the windshield or anything else. Now you might be looking at the bumper. This bumper's used. I bought it used along with the bumper guards, but I mean it's clean and getting ready for wintertime, I guess. I can tell by looking at it, it needs another coat of Penetrol on it, but I'll get to that maybe next spring when it gets warmer weather. And you know, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I got it kind of cleaned up there. At least it's clean. I always enjoy. I'm one of those kind of guys, those weirdos, I guess you might say. Well, guess you could say, guess I am saying. I'm one of those weirdos that I think things run and drive better when they're clean. Maybe it's just me. I seem like I walk faster after I get a bath. I don't know. Maybe it's the same scenario. I'm just kidding. Kind of washed out the inside of the bed just a little bit, and a bunch went down in the drain holes. And they're supposed to be cleaned out. Yeah, pretty much cleaned out. I didn't get every little thing, but you know, it's good enough. Got the insides kind of cleaner. This dash, every time I see this dash on this truck, you know, this is an 84 model, I'm just amazed. You know, Left Turn Bill and his wife, Mrs. Left Turn Bill, I'm not using their real names, of course, but they always drove with the left turn signal on all the time, wherever they went, turning left or not. They always had the left turn signal on. But look how nice. I mean, this dash is, let's see, 94, 2004, 14. It's soon going to be 40 years old, if my calculations are right. And there's only one crack in it. And other people have taken care of their stuff, and there's cracks all in them. I mean, go figure. This dash is good enough for me. Sometimes I have put, you know, Chevrolet dash covers on them when they were just cracked all the pieces. One in particular, probably worst one I ever had, was my 78 C10 truck, Old Dookie. Yeah, Old Dookie. Everybody said it looked like you know what, so I named it Old Dookie, and my grandkids called it Old Dookie. Is my very first YouTube video, and you can see it. It was a long bed truck that had been cut down to a short bed with a step-side bed on it. Nothing matched really. But boy, that's a good old truck. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I sold that. I don't know why I do the things I do, but I had a lot of good experiments with that truck. Anyway, I don't know how I squirrel. See how I got off on another topic, didn't I? But anyway, I'm still amazed at that dash. It's still, I mean, they didn't try to take care of it or nothing, and it's still here. And I just find it ironic that when you try to take care of something, that's when something happens. Crack, dash, whatever. But anyway, the old truck's about as good as I'm going to get it for this year. So got it cleaned up, getting my wife's car prepped for the next pretty day that we have, and we are at home. You know, if I have an opportunity, an hour, maybe an hour, 2 hours, I'm going to give her car a good wax job. I've already waxed this one. Now this one is extremely dirty, but it's just dust. For some reason, we've had a little bit of a dry spell here. We've had a little bit of rain, but not much. But you can see all the dust and stuff on it. And I guess you might have noticed if you've been watching the video, I had this truck parked over here, but I tell you what, the acorns were just hitting this thing, and my wife said, "What is that?" She sounds like a gunshot, you know, it's hitting so hard. See all these acorns? They're everywhere. But I told her, I said, maybe I better move this truck before I get a dent in it. So I did. But anyway, got all that done. So now I'm going to, guess I'll put this thing up in the garage and call it a day. It's getting close to, well, it already is skeeter time, evening. And we might grab a shower and maybe eat a bite of supper. It's getting somewhat late in the day. It gets dark early. So guess I'll call it a day and put everything up. I don't want to drag out a bunch of stuff, and then it just seems like it gets dark all of a sudden here. I'm so used to it being dark later. And anyway, that's another story. Squirrel. Anyway, you're watching Primer Is Best, and I don't know what she's doing. I'm not going to ask. Maybe I better shut up. I might get involved in it somehow. Anyway, Squirrel, you're watching Primer is Best. I appreciate you watching the videos, by the way, and I apologize for the wind. It's turned off really windy. Like I said, there's another cold front coming in. Summertime is gone, fall of the year, and it's time for cold weather. Everybody gets sick. So, yeah, thanks for watching, Squirrel. You're watching Primer is Best. I'm on Facebook, Primer is Best, Instagram, Primer is Best. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I sure would appreciate it. My wife and I both would very much. And try to keep the channel alive and going the best that we can. I'm doing my very best. And hope that y'all will stay tuned for the next video. If you hit that little notification bell, you will know when I post another video up. So I'm doing the best I can, guys. Like I said, my mother-in-law's in a place where she has to have help, and we go visit her very often. So just keep that in mind. So, but we're doing the best we can. I'd like to remind you again, I'm going to stay away from these trees in case an acorn hits me in the head and knocks me out. I want to remind you again, if you have an old car or an old... Yep, I just got one just hit. If you have an old car or an old truck that you'd like me to put on my YouTube channel for free, how many times do you hear that nowadays? For free. I'll do it for free. If you're a subscriber, please, or you want to subscribe, send me a video of your car or truck. Oldsmobile, Pontiac, Buick, GTOs, Malibus, Yugos. I'm trying to think of stuff that... Chevettes, Festivas, Dodge truck. I don't care. It's just fine with me. Just send me a video of what you're working on, what you just bought, what you just traded for. I'll be more than happy to... What's it? Cool sticker? Hey, that is cool. What's that other one?
This is the new.
Oh, the new
this is what they
kind.
look like now, but I don't know how old that would be.
Southern California. My wife is from Southern California. Her family is. I had to find someone out of state to to marry me, and I'm I'm just really blessed to have her.
And my hair looks like this because it's windy out.
You know what? Be glad you got hair. I don't have any. I'd love to have messy hair. It looks fine to me. Anyway, what was I saying? Squirrel? Oh my goodness, what was it? Oh, send me a video of your car or truck. What you're working on, what just fell out of a tree, what you found in the woods. Yeah, something that you found in the woods. Nobody wants to knows it's there. Just send me a video of that. 2 or 3 minutes long. You can send it to primerisbest@comcast.net or Facebook Messenger primerisbest or Instagram Messenger primerisbest. 3 ways. Make the video 2 or 3 minutes long. If it needs to be longer than that, just stop the video. Send me what you have, and I'll be then start again from where you left off. Send me the rest of the video. Well, my wife and I edit it and put it together because sometimes it says file too large. I hate for you to go through all that and then it say file too large and I can't post it because I didn't receive it. One thing that you need to remember, please don't forget this. Please don't. Turn your phone sideways. Please. It makes all the difference in the world. You get a full screen. If you turn it up and down, you get that much. If you turn it sideways, you got a full screen. It makes all the difference in the world. Makes the quality so much better. And please, no music or foul language. I can't put it on my channel. Please keep that in mind, and I'll post it on my YouTube channel for free. Doesn't cost you nothing. And I'll let you know when I post it so you can tell your family and friends, your children, your grandchildren, friends that might have moved away from you, or you moved away from them and haven't seen them in a long time, and they're wanting to hear your voice and hear what you're working on. That'd be great. I would love to have had this years ago, before YouTube started. I would have loved to have had that and showed all the stuff that I was doing to my grandparents when they were alive, and my cousins and all that stuff. It would have been awesome, but we didn't have that back then. We still had landline phone service, and you sit around waiting for your girlfriend to call or your buddy, or sit around for hours. Sometimes they'd call, sometimes they wouldn't. Y'all know how it is. I'm 66 years old, so I mean, I know a lot of things. Been through a lot of things. I'm sure you have too. Send me the video. I'll post it up for free. Also, I got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. And I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. If you'd like and subscribe to both my channels, Primer is Best and Man on a Budget, I would be totally grateful. Hug your neck if you's near me. So, yeah. We're all one big family, guys. I don't care what make or model your car or truck is. If you send me a video, I'd be grateful. What you're doing this winter, you just bought something, you got it in the garage, or it's sitting out in the driveway like this, send me a video. I'd love to see it. Let me know what you think about this 84 Chevy C10 truck left turn Bill. I think Mr. and Mrs. Left Turn Bill, I think they'd be proud of what, with the help of my friends, we got done to this truck. I don't think they would recognize it, but pretty sure they would. I mean, it looks the same. When Brian, GM 1038, his name is Brian. If I haven't told you already, please subscribe to his channel, GM 1038. He talks about this truck a lot when it's at his garage, and he knew Mr. and Mrs. Left Turn Bill, and he said he's got behind them driving a whole lot of times, he said, and Bill would just have that left turn signal on. He said you didn't know if he's really going to turn or not. You scared to pass, right? He would turn, so, one of those kind of deals. But they called him Left Turn Bill to his face, and his wife too. I don't know why he done that. I honestly don't. That still puzzles me to this day, but they both passed away, and I understand that they were really good folks. And I'm not going to speak harsh of anybody. So, Lord bless them. So, and hope the Lord is blessing you just like He's blessing me with this beautiful day today. My goodness, it's beautiful. Couldn't ask for nothing no better, except for the day to be longer so I could do more things. But it is what it is, guys, and we do what we can with what we have. The Lord's blessed us with this beautiful day. We're alive and well and kicking, and hope that you're having a good day too. Please pray for others. Please pray for our country. And if you can, do a good deed for somebody. And don't tell them. Don't say nothing. Just do a good deed for somebody. Just do a kind thing. Just be a good person. Make yourself better. The Lord knows. The Lord is watching. He knows how many hairs is on your head. And He knows how many I have, probably 14, maybe 16 on a good day. But seriously, He knows everything about you. He made you. He knew you before you were born. He knew you. And I still am amazement when I pray to Him every day that, Lord, I'm so glad You made me despite all my faults, because I have lots of faults. I've changed a bunch, but I still need a whole lot of polishing. But the Lord is being patient with me, so I'm still here today. And I'm passing on the word. Please pray for others. And, man, it's close. Pray for others, and that was really scary. And do a good deed for someone. Just do it and don't even say nothing. The Lord knows you done it. That's all that matters. The Lord knows. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless each and every one of y'all. I hope you will subscribe to the channel. Primer is best. Yes. Say bye, Mrs. PIB. Say, oh my goodness, bye. Goofy. That's why I married that woman right there. She's just like me. Squirrel. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll talk to y'all later. You won't miss nothing if you subscribe. Yeehaw. See y'all later.